Good morning, CG. I'm Janiyah.
And I'm Spencer.
And we have your CGT broadcast for homecoming week. Book Bingo started last Friday. Emma Watson has some specifics about this year-long event.
This past week, the Media Center kicked off Book Bingo, which aims at getting students motivated to read.
So Book Bingo is the reading challenge that we do here at the high school that we typically use for students to help guide them through a new reading process. In middle schools, a lot of the students, they did the YHBA challenge. But at the high school, we want you guys to have a little bit more freedom in what you're reading, but still make it fun and a way for you to have a goal to set with your reading, and also get out of your comfort zone at the same time, as opposed to having a set list of books that you have to read all the time.
While Book Bingo has already begun, students are welcome to start any time throughout the year.
So Book Bingo actually started on Friday, so it runs from September 8th all the way through May 10th. So it's all year. So if you are not somebody that reads quickly, that's perfectly fine. You have the entire school year to read.
Book Bingo's main goal is to encourage students to form positive reading habits.
Book Bingo just kind of motivated me to continue reading, and it motivated me to continue finishing and buying and checking out books at the library.
Book Bingo rewards students for their reading with personal prizes.
There's prizes. Everyone is different. And what I love about it is we try and make it really special for each person. Each prize is catered to each person.
This event allows students to discover books they may not have read otherwise.
I read Pride and Premeditation, which was a Pride and Prejudice retelling murder mystery. That was fun.
If you're interested in Book Bingo, see Mrs. Cousineau in the Media Center.
Thanks, Emma.
With homecoming just around the corner, many students buy new clothes to look their best for the dance. One student models these dresses for a local boutique. Molly Dew and Ava Borhan bring you the story.
Many students attend part-time jobs outside of school. Junior Lizzie Talla is a model at Exo by Sophia's. Talla's aunt is friends with the owner of Exo by Sophia's, which is how she got into modeling. Now she finds modeling to have many additional benefits.
I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of the girls who do the shoots as well, and they're really nice. And I think it's making my confidence boost up and stuff. I really like it a lot.
In addition to building confidence, Talla enjoys some of the fun benefits of her job as well.
The dresses, for sure. I love trying on the new dresses and all the colors and all the styles. I really enjoy it.
Not only does modeling provide fun and interesting experiences outside of school, but it also teaches many important life lessons.
I guess it taught me just to be confident. When you're confident, you feel better about yourself, I guess.
Talla plans to continue modeling throughout her junior and senior year.
Thanks, guys.
Don't show up late to class, don't pull fire alarms, don't cheat on tests. These are a few of the rules that students know to abide by. Nia Calhoun, Brooke Elbin, and Alana Riley put together a look of some unwritten rules of CG.
Hi everyone, I'm Janiyah, and today we're going to be going around school asking people what are their unspoken rules. What's your unspoken rule at school?
Don't walk slow in the hallways.
When you're going up the stairwell, go on the right. When you're going down the stairwell, go on the right.
Work hard in weights or don't be here. Listen to Maddie Higginson, guys. What's an unspoken rule at school for you?
Walking through the hallway with a purpose and not just standing there like an idiot.
Wearing tank tops to school.
Pushing people in the hallways. What are y'all's unspoken rules at school?
You should never cut in the lunch line.
Space out in the bathroom when you're using the restroom.
Everyone should pick up trash that they drop and clean up after themselves.
Don't talk back to teachers. Don't disrespect teachers.
Don't stand in the middle of the hallway.
What's your unspoken rule about school?
My unspoken rule is if you're in my classroom, when you exit, you best be giving me a fist bump. Just like that.
Thanks, guys.
This week has been full of Spirit Day costumes along with a rare Monday night football game, this one played by girls. The seniors came out with the win 14-0 over the juniors. That brings us to the big homecoming game tomorrow night, which will be at 7 p.m. The team will play Harvest Prep for the first time, which is a team out of Ohio. The football team has been playing opponents from out of state, which means they are not familiar with them. Evan Neiswanger and Ben Baranko have a story about the advantages and disadvantages of this schedule and these less familiar opponents.
Last year, at the conclusion of the season, many in-state teams did not renew their contract against Center Grove football, leaving the Trojans to pick up a hefty 5-week out-of-state schedule. Not being able to play against certain Indiana teams is tough, especially when you grow up playing against them in youth football. Senior quarterback Tyler Cherry expands.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun, but it's also it sucks to lose some of those rivalries of the in-state teams. It's kind of sad because we played them growing up through our whole careers and stuff, but it's something different. It's something new that I think a program like us can take on and achieve.
Senior safety Michael Soderdahl says that Indiana teams not wanting to schedule them shows the level of football the Trojans have played with in recent seasons and speaks to the dominance of the program.
It's just like it's culture now to just go all out every day and then do our best, compete with the best teams in the world, and now nobody wants to play against us. It's crazy to say how we're playing all these great teams and how we've came over the past few years from playing just in-state teams, and now our first 4 or 5 games are all out of state playing nationally ranked teams.
Out of the 5 games the Trojans play against out-of-state teams, head coach Eric Moore specifically pointed to the Trinity game as a guaranteed opponent. Michael Soderdahl and Tyler Cherry says that the school's similar football culture likely makes them a new rival.
Yeah, I think that'll turn into 2 teams that have a lot of tradition, football tradition, always battling each other out, not too far away, just across the border, and it's something that could turn into a big-time rivalry between them.
I think they've already been a rival against us after what happened last year. I think that's one of the most important games that we feel we need to win and prep the most for, and I think it will definitely become the new cathedral.
Center Grove's out-of-state schedule has led to many opportunities for the Trojans. However, senior running back Matthew Yoder talks about the possible negative effects of not seeing in-state opponents in the regular season.
There's definitely benefits and there's also downsides. I say some major benefits are these teams we are playing are really good and they're definitely making us better, but some downsides are we're not going to see the teams that we're playing in the state tournament because typically we see them during the regular season. It's a matchup during the playoffs, and we know what we have on them. We know how we match up and what we need to do to get better.
It has been a season of new beginnings, new challenges, and new opportunities. However, the Trojans' 4-1 start has many players and fans ready to see what challenges they may face next.
Thanks, guys.
To hear more about what's going on in CG, check out the Trojan website, where there's a feature on a student experience at a massive summer camp, and an article about a public outreach of the robotics team. That's all we have for you today, CG.
Bye.